So Josh,
Yeah.
riddle me this.
Mm-hmm.
Why do they call it oven when you oven the cold food out hot, eat the food?
I'm too tired for this.
Hello, everyone.
Howdy. Let's go.
And welcome back to the Frasier podcast.
To the Frasier podcast. Baby, I hear the blues of college. Tossed salad and scrambled eggs. How good is it?
This show's pretty good.
We watched episode 2.
We watched episode 2, and I'm like, they don't make television like they used to.
Period.
I am genuinely amazed that this show doesn't waste my time.
Mm-hmm. Every moment is filled with something.
It's
and like
just so enjoyable.
The transition between the hijinks versus when it gets like seriously emotional for these characters.
Yeah.
It's seamless, right?
Yeah.
And then we bounce right back to just
absolute hijinks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, we can just do it all.
Yeah. It's pretty solid. I hope the quality stays.
I hope it does too.
You know?
I'm it's only 22 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
In episode 2, Niles shows up for one scene and he still kills it.
Yeah. You're a good brother and a credit to the industry of psychiatry. Thanks. You were a good brother too. just walks away. It's pretty good.
This man says less than everyone else and is the strongest put down.
Freaking what's her name? Dorothy?
Daphne? Yeah.
Her fake accent is kind of on my nerves a little bit.
Yeah. She's a bit psychic.
It can't, like, I refuse to believe that that's a genuine accent. It's so bad. As someone who does bad accents, it's a bad accent.
Maybe it's that way on purpose.
I feel like it is, but just like, oh boy, she's cute and wacky and zany.
Yeah,
but like,
do people actually put like eggshells in their coffee?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
It's cowboy coffee, right?
It's called cowboy coffee. Usually you wouldn't do it like in a coffee machine.
Yeah.
You like, say you're like making coffee over a fire,
mm-hmm.
putting the eggshells in it helps to filter out the grounds.
Oh.
If you're like if you're like cooking your coffee in a cup, you put eggshell, crunch it up, eggshells, mix. It helps to settle the grounds to the bottom, I think.
I learned that from Fiona and Kate.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. I'll never use that.
Yeah, you're not.
But
much
that's
of a,
okay.
Not much of a coffee guy.
No.
Man, I get like the weirdest coffee things on my TikTok because I like coffee. But I saw this thing called
Everyone make fun of Darian for being a TikTok boy.
Please don't. I saw this thing called a bripe. It's like a cup about this big.
Yeah.
That you hold like this with a stem. You hold it like this with the cork. It's a stem. You brew the coffee in here, and then you drink it through a straw with a little filter in it. It's super like.
I don't know about this
super
one.
hipster. It's like quadruple hipster.
I don't know about this one, friend.
It's really weird.
So this is what Andrew Garfield Spider-Man would do this.
No, like this is like long bearded flannel hipster.
Oh,
with thick fake glasses type of deal.
Okay. That generation of hipster.
I'm gonna see if I can find it for you real quick. It's weird.
I will say that it is useful, especially being like outdoors or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
it's a very convenient.
Yeah.
tool.
So this is the bripe, right? You got your thing here.
This looks like something
this
for
weird
drugs.
straw. You brew it right in here, and you slurp it out through here.
I'm like, just use a cup, bro.
Like when you buy this pack, it comes with a torch. So because you brew it from the here, so you put your shit in here,
and you torch it at the bottom.
and then you just slurple it. It's really weird. But I am curious, right?
You do you, man.
Look, see, What I say?
Oh,
What I say?
Oh no! Yeah, that's
the kind of man you would expect to see drinking a bright, huh?
yeah. That's
Oh yeah.
So Darian.
Uh-huh.
So have we picked out whether to do Once Upon a Time or Pretty Little Liars for next?
Well, I've seen both.
Yeah. So which one would you rather watch episode 1 of?
Pretty Little Liars has a much more compelling first episode than Once Upon a Time. Like, period.
Uh-huh.
Like, actually.
You just want to avoid Once Upon a Time.
It's just like I've watched and rewatched season 1 probably 3 or 4 times.
Why?
Over the years, because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try watching through this show again. Barely makes it halfway through season 1 and stops. I'm like, that's enough. You know what? That's enough. So I've made multiple attempts at it and just kind of given up.
All right.
That's
we should definitely watch Pretty Little Liars though.
Yeah.
It's got the hallmarks of some of the last couple shows, a la Riverdale and Dawson's Creek.
Okay.
We've got
It's not on par with like Cheers.
We've got a student that gets with a teacher. We've got a secret lesbian. We've got mystery and intrigue and drama.
Huh.
So we should definitely do that.
Okay.
You might even like it for how dumb it is. Cause guess what? It's really fucking stupid. I kept up with the show, I think, for probably the first season.
Yeah.
I think my family watched through the whole thing, but I don't recall.
Why do I find it really funny that your family's really into it?
Well, it was the same way with Gossip Girl. Like,
really?
there
That's also funny.
was no bigger advocate in my house when the rest of my family was watching Gossip Girl than my dad. My dad was like, come on, we got to sit down and watch more Gossip Girl. Like every day, every night. They would watch like probably 6 episodes of Gossip Girl
not
after
Desperate
like
Housewives.
No, my dad's a Gossip Girl man.
Also, is that a real show? I hear whispers about Desperate Housewives, and I don't know if that's a real show.
I don't really know anything about it, if I'm going to be totally honest with you.
All I know is that it's trashy.
Yeah.
All of these shows are trashy.
I think Desperate Housewives, that's a reality show though, isn't it?
Is it a reality show?
Is it reality or a sitcom?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I
don't
think it's that.
know.
Because I'm also thinking of like the Real Housewives series of shows.
Oh damn, I'm getting
Like,
confused.
because you have Real Housewives of Atlanta. Tampa,
Yeah,
et cetera,
Desperate
et cetera.
Housewives is
It's a drama,
It's
isn't
a
it?
crime drama, isn't it?
Maybe.
Or it's of both. Maybe it's a reality.
What?
Yeah, I don't.
Desperate Housewives. Yeah,
Because that looks like a produced show,
it's
not a
It's
reality
a drama
show.
series.
Okay.
It's on Hulu, so we could watch the first
Oh, so
episode.
Could
if you
watch
want.
that.
Too mixed up.
Okay, yeah, because I feel like
The other
I
one's a
was.
reality show.
Yeah, I don't want to
Yeah,
watch. I don't.
Real Housewives is a reality show.
I don't
Yeah,
want to
it's
watch a
really
reality
trashy.
show.
Yeah,
We should watch all of Survivor.
you can. Why do you want to watch Survivor?
I heard it mentioned maybe like a few days ago.
I was
so
about
maybe
to
that's-
say, who put Survivor in your fucking head? Yeah, I mean, Desperate Housewives. So that was 2004. That started 2004.
How is this an 8-year-long show?
There's 8 seasons. It ended in
Okay.
2012.
Americans. Why do you get the worst shows to continue forever?
Yeah, I was about to say you're not gonna say why do you make such long shows when like One Piece and Doraemon are still a thing.
Doraemon lit,
But Doraemon's
based.
good, right?
It's lit and based, you know.
Doraemon is always
One
really
Piece
good.
wishes it was Doraemon.
Oh, we could watch 90210. Meg's dad was talking about
What the
90210
fuck is
today.
90210?
It's about Beverly Hills. It's a drama about a Beverly Hills plastic surgeon, I think.
Eh?
I think.
I don't know about this.
Maybe I'm thinking of Nip Tuck. Because I know Nip Tuck is one of those.
What are these names?
Because you nip and you tuck. It's you nip the skin and you tuck it. That's how you get a facelift. Yeah. Nip Tuck is another I think that might have been a USA show, now that I think about it.
We're gonna dive
I've
down.
never heard of it.
You've never heard of Nip Tuck?
Are we gonna dive down the list of CW shows?
When was first episode? Yeah, I think it was on USA.
Oh my god.
Or FX, excuse me.
That's not even a real channel. You can't.
Yeah. Oh, we could watch. I could show you White Collar. I love White Collar.
Okay, so we're here in. We have one route left.
What about X-Files?
Oh, that's a good show.
We
can't watch a good show.
Damn it. Yeah, folks, gentlemen.
Is this?
I'm gonna assume that there's really no ladies here.
Is this gonna win you over?
We'll see. I mean, my opinion might change. I'm open-minded. So let's see. Let's take on Murdoch's bet and see what he has to offer.
This is fair. We'll get to see this lad. Look at don't you like this soft smile and his little mustache mark?
Before it gets off the rails.
Yeah. All right, Murdoch. I'm in need for some money. I'll give this bet of yours a shot. The fox stares at me, a little taken aback, as if bothered by a stray thought. But if that's the case, perhaps you shouldn't. As you said, you're hurting for funds. He gives me that warm, friendly smile again and lilts in a sing-song voice. I'm still confident that you'll lose. Really now. Pretty thing like you feeling full lighty all of a sudden.
Put up.
Color me surprised.
Put up or shut up, Murdoch baby boy.
Right. Oh, is he a baby boy?
He is a baby boy.
Okay.
Derogatory.
Seems to me like you got trapped by your own confidence. The fox lets out a one-note laugh and gives me a scrutinizing look. I'm merely making sure that you're comfortable with no guarantee to make any money tonight. I shake my head and cross my arms. I'd be much more cozy with seeing your money up front. The sentiments are lovely, but cash is lovelier. Have it or don't ya? Murdoch nods as he plucks out a worn wallet from his vest pocket, producing a slip of paper. A spare pen, please. I've got one.
Oh, yeah, Cynthia's a character.
He's like, oh, woman.
Oh, cooties.
He backs away and just like...
Fuck.
Cynthia scurries over to Murdoch with alarming speed, wagging the pen so close to the Red Fox's face that he recoils. He plucks it gingerly from her paws once she stops wiggling it. I stare at Cynthia. She grins and flicks her gaze beside her. Get fucked! You're sleeping with a girl tonight!
Oh.
Cliff watches this scene unfold before him, fretfully. Right? You're spending the night with the other bloke, then? He sure is, but don't worry your handsome head. There's plenty of Sam to go around.
Are we gonna immediately get offered a threesome again?
Oh my god. Fortunately, this means you can spend tonight with me instead.
But I don't want to.
Well, I do wish to ask you some things about the Meseta tribe. I feel a powerful resentment from the gaze of the woman sitting on the couch, sullenly staring at Cynthia as she holds her arm out to Cliff. We can talk about anything you like, but first, tell me more about Batavia. She guides him out of the room into the dark corridor with a slight bounce in her step. Good, they're gone. Mrjosh gives Cynthia a bewildered look as she leaves, and then he proceeds to write on the slip of paper. I walk forward, watching him as he scrawls. Not scrolls.
No. Not scrolls either.
Not scrolls?
No.
They're kind of cool.
I don't think Murdoch's a scroll, though.
He could be.
You
Let's shoot him and find out.
Yeah, you never really know. Who do you think's a scroll here?
Ooh, Benny boy.
Benny's definitely a
Benny
scroll.
is definitely a scroll.
I feel like Harlan is a scroll too.
Ooh.
I dead ass almost called him Mr. Harriman. Like, that's the wrong rabbit.
It's the wrong simping rabbit.
No, he's definitely a scroll.
Was he your favorite in the cast of Foster's?
Of Foster's?
Or are you the basic bitch Frankie simp?
Hey, she's great, but she's pretty good, right? To be fair, not a lot of choices for waifus in that show. Not a lot, really. You know?
You're not going for Miss Foster.
Oh, Madam Foster?
Madam Foster?
Is that the base choice?
I don't know.
Get the Grussy, I guess.
What was the Picasso one?
Oh, Duchess.
Oh, she was cool.
She was pretty neat. But no, not really.
Okay. I was kind of an Eduardo man.
Eduardo was great. Coco?
Like-
I don't know if I would fuck Coco. She's too crazy.
You don't like the sussy airplane?
She is really sussy. She's a bird airplane thing. I really liked when they got mad at Coco. It was always really funny. Oh man.
I like when they... well, I don't even remember what episode this was. No, it was the stupid airplane episode. Where she stole the spark plugs. from
Yeah.
the thing. It's like, look, it's Coco. Her eyes are like looking around suspiciously.
She was also like an ex machina kind of.
Oh yeah. Here's your
For
egg.
sure.
Here's
Yeah,
your egg.
here's your egg that fixes the problem.
Yeah. That's
Wilt
fine.
was cool.
Wilt's fine.
Wilt's fine. He's there.
Yeah. He's better. What's his name from 16?
Oh, better
Wyatt?
Wyatt?
Yeah.
I guess. Wyatt's not sporty though. He's a soft music boy.
Yeah, and Wilt was like the soft, good-natured one.
True. I don't know if I would call Wyatt good-natured.
No, he's
He's
not.
super. He's
No.
kind of an incel.
He's the incel of the game. I'm so glad that there isn't Is Mac the incel?
Oh shit.
Wait, no, Mac is the incel.
Blue's kind of got.
No, Blue's a Chad.
The takes. What?
Blue's a Chad.
I do just love the absolute like hard 90-degree turn from like the pilot to the show where he goes from like, oh look at this little guy to like, what the fuck is this creature doing? Like every episode. He is. And what does it say about Mac that he created such a piece of shit?
Yeah. It's not good.
It's
not
pretty
good.
bad.
He was super sensible in the pilot.
Like,
It's fine. It's fine.
And then it becomes a menace to society.
he really does every single time.
It's his check. My eyes widen. That's the amount he promised, all right. He hands the paper to me and winks. It's worthless without my signature, so don't get any ideas. I study the check closer. There's an area in the corner for notes, and all it says is for improprieties.
Propriety.
Impropriety.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I can't go back on my word. I hope you'll take this seriously now. I stare again at the amount of money in my grasp. It's certainly enough for a train ticket. Not enough for living on for much longer after, but there's no question in my mind that my luck will turn around if I can haul my ass out of this town. Just seems a bit stupid to leave a paper trail like this. But then again, nothing you've done seems particularly bright.
Get his ass.
He shrugs at me. I'm not careless with the notes that I write. Besides, if William likes you, I don't think I have much to worry about. Except William doesn't know anything about me now, does he? Let's get this over with. We're both sitting on my bed now. Murdoch is sprawled with his arms held behind his head, and his left leg crosses over the right. My hands are folded over my chest. I have to touch myself to remember how rough the padding on my skin is. No, excuse me. Just gentle taps and subtle squeezes to practice my grip. Murdoch tilts his head and wrinkles his nose. Something wrong? Nothing in particular. Sorry if you expected something fancier. This is where I sleep. Also happens to be where I fuck. The red fox lies back, frowns, and turns his head to me, giving me another look. I had to share a room with both my sisters growing up. This is fine. You barely know me, but you seem to think I'm spoiled. Murdoch. Murdoch.
I mean, like, he does like work.
Yes. But he's also, like, the second kept person here.
What's wrong with being... Are you saying William's not kept? The look.
It's fine. Now I feel myself frowning. Well, no offense meant, but aren't you? You're offering me about a week's worth of pay for one night like it's nothing. That's about a week's worth of my pay, too. I'm just a salesman.
We're both broke as shit.
Yeah, he has a steady job, though. He can't complain.
Yeah, kind of true.
He lives in a mansion. He actually can't complain.
Oregon man.
I'm not spoiled, lives in a fucking mansion. Has a camera and full equipment for said camera. In this day and age.
It's his passion. He's following his passion.
I don't know if it is.
He probably traded sexual favors for the camera.
I assume it was his, like, it's owned by his dad.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably that.
My family owns our business, and I'm not guaranteed to inherit it. They aren't exactly on the same financial footing as the Hendricks. Well, who is? I suck on my teeth. Who knows if the railroad keeps bringing business here? Maybe you'll find if you stick around long enough. Can't be sure that I will, if I make out with your money tonight. He smiles. Fair enough. But you haven't asked me if I'm confident I'll win. Still haven't even asked for your conditions, really. But I figured if we run out of time, then I'm winning regardless. And I'll hold you to it. You know, the reason I crinkled my nose is because I can still smell him on your bed. I feel some blood rush to my cheeks. You shouldn't be talking so freely about my clients like that. And nothing I haven't smelled before. I stop by that one's office enough times in a week. I'd warn him, but I don't exactly have that sort of... His eyes list over me. Well... I let out a big sigh and twirl my paw. Well... leverage, I suppose. He adjusts himself on his pillow and stares at me. It was odd to me that your scent was missing. That is to say, you still have a scent, of course, but there's a particular trace to... The fox is blushing now. As if it doesn't wish to say seed.
Your seed?
How Murdoch is the one sighing. No, now Murdoch is the one sighing. As you said before, you're in the business of pleasure. I wanted to give you some too, but a bit tired of business, though. The fox moves over to my side of the bed and stares at my chest.
Let me see them titties.
Mind telling me what makes you happy, Sam? Lots of things make me happy. Rain in the spring. Genuine laughter. A good friend to keep me warm. But I almost died because I shared the truth with a stranger. Because I fell in love with him in less than a week. And you don't get to know that. Especially not if you're helping William. I'm not a bad cook, I've been told. When do you cook?
Like, actually. When did we ever see this man cook? Who's told you this?
Right.
Cynthia, she's your friend. That doesn't count.
Hold on. Let him cook.
No, oh my god. And I'm also not gonna count Nick. As much as I love Nick, that man is just... that's the male wife nods and goes, "You're great at cooking, honey."
See? It's delicious.
Like, that's Nick.
Yeah.
William will just call you a slur and keep eating.
Yeah. Jesus. It's pretty good.
But mostly peace, quiet, money, fucking. And you get to do much of the last one the way you like it, I mean. One of his dark paws is resting on my leg. Usually no. My mouth and my rear do the work more often than what's between my legs. I'm not sure why I'm telling him this, but I don't particularly want to talk much more. I can't get stupid again, at least not this pathetically quick. Okay. He's rubbing the side of my leg now. Groping the fabric, cupping the muscles. The heat from his paws sink into me. I shut my eyes and feel the warmth spread to my inner thighs. Until there's a frosty graze of smooth metal against the side of my belly.
I open my eyes and there's a gun.
What the hell? The fox mumbles something eerily under his breath. It was only my camera. I glare into the fox's little black box that's slung around his neck. It seems to be staring back at me with one glimmering black insect eye.
It's gonna steal your soul.
I mean, Sam probably thinks that.
Probably. He's crazy enough.
Yeah. I feel sudden crawls on my skin. I look back down to my paw, expecting to see a fly or a gnat. A gnat. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a kniff. What I see is a hairy blonde tarantula.
Oh boy.
Drooling fangs. Black eyes shining in the light of the oil lamp. I can't help but yowl.
Oh, he's so scared. Look at this. I haven't seen this. Look at his fluffy tail.
Oh my god! Now this is a YouTube thumbnail.
It kind of is, isn't it?
Yeah. The new Nintendo Direct came out. He's doing his thumbnail and short.
There you go.
The fox's ears splay back. Yes. His chest heaves quickly from the sudden noise "I will stab you" of my yelp.
I didn't say a damn word.
You didn't have to.
I didn't say anything.
He's holding his ears as if they're being damaged. What's wrong? What happened? I look back down when I realize that I had just been looking at my hands. You have white hands, not blonde hands.
Well, I mean, hallucinating. We know how this works.
Just don't hallucinate.
Yeah, just don't do it, you know?
Just don't do it.
Fuck that.
Stop putting points into that. Like,
no, we want insight.
No.
Yeah, insight build all the way.
No.
Absolutely.
No.
Why not?
Because I like putting my insight down to 0 and then fighting the witch so that she can't call ads during the boss fight. And it makes it super easy.
That sounds really nice.
Yeah. Because you can get all that insight back pretty easily later.
Mm.
You just don't pop insight early.
Mm-hmm.
And you save it all for like after that boss fight so you can get it. So you can actually continue the game.
Right, because you basically need it to go forward. And
I actually have never played that game with no insight. I don't know what happens.
that could be fun.
I wonder, like, how much does that change the game?
I don't know.
Huh.
New Bloodborne playthrough?
I wiggle my digits, seeing that there's only 5 of them. And then I let out a huge breath of air. Thought I saw a tarantula. Murdoch lets out a breath of relief, too. Your scream is awful. A big guy like you, scared of spiders?
Please.
Get out of here. Wouldn't be surprised if you did see one, though. They're common around here. I wanted to yell that spiders don't bother me, that tarantulas bother me, but that they do when my hand looks like one.
We say no to ranchos. Sorry. No ranchos.
You wouldn't have a pet tarantula?
No.
Is that not on the list?
Not ever. No.
Is a sable at the top?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would have a little bear, man. He'd be like, ah, 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 ah.
I'd be doing that too at sable.
Yeah. Every time he does one, you respond. "Rah, rah." What would you name him?
I don't know.
What would you name a sable?
I don't know. Kuma.
Kuma. That's a great name for a That's a great name for a sable.
Here's my pet Kuma.
He's a little bear.
He's got his little bear paws.
Watch when they shake his long body like this.
What's wrong with me? A lot. I touch the side of my head, feeling my scab beneath my fur. Just another selling point for this place. Anywhere with the right people can feel like home, you know? I'm sorry the camera set you on edge like that. Why are you still wearing the damn thing? It's on my Sprite, I can't get rid of it.
True.
I forget to take it off, is all. Bad habit. He fusses with it, removing it from his neck and placing it on the table end. Oh, we did get there.
We got there.
Oh.
It looks weird without it on him, right? I can see all 4 buttons on his vest. That's weird. I don't agree with that. It's against my religion.
They should change it to where now his hand is covering.
Yeah.
How would you feel if that button was missing?
Was just gone.
Yeah,
It'd be fine.
he just didn't have a button there.
Because then I couldn't see it. It's okay.
Sorry about that. Most folks around here don't have a reliable way to take photos. It's pretty precious to me. Plus, it ensures I'll have something people around here will always need. He doesn't know about the smartphone era.
No.
Oh.
It's coming. I mean, hey, photographers still do well. Even.
Do they?
Mm-hmm. Photographers do great, dude.
Okay.
If your stuff's quality and you're a good person, fuck it. You make good money.
Okay. But enough about all that. What about your cock? I've talked your ear off.
Time to talk your cock off.
Right. I hear a rustle of fabric as I watch Murdoch slip out of his vest. Oh, now that's weird. That's weird. I don't know about this one, Chief.
I don't know. I don't hate it.
No, I just mean that like they showing him without the vest. Scandalous. I can see like the whole tie. Like...
Murdoch, your whole tie is out. Be decent.
Right? Gotta cover up, you slut. I think it's about time that I made myself more comfortable. Next time he goes for his shirt, revealing white abs that blend into his russet fur as they reach his sides. His sides? Mm-hmm. Yes. He keeps the suspenders on.
That's okay. You know, I'm here for that, though.
Yeah, I like that look.
I'm here for that.
That looks good.
No shirt with suspenders.
Mm-hmm.
Suspenders on during sex.
Hey, you know what? You know what?
I like the overalls look, nothing underneath.
That's also a pretty good look.
No. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Respectable.
He slides out of his sleeves now and folds his shirt and vest, rising to place them on the cushion of the chair in the corner. I watch his back bend. There's some shine to his coat from the heat over outside, but I smell aftershave and lemon more than Fox, maybe even a bit of polish from the suspenders around his shoulders. His gaze and his snoot follow the top of my head to the base of my feet. Williams looked at me plenty of times like this before, but this is the first time that somebody else has. I'm not surprised that you make a living like this, looking how you do. I honestly am. He looks at me quizzically with his green eyes, and I break the eye contact of our gaze, feeling shame. A body like mine could be doing a great deal of things, noble things even. But here I am, here in this room, doing my best. If it ain't my body's fault, then it must have been my personality. The fox touches my face with his paw. I let him do what he wants, but there's a tightness in my chest from the suddenness of it all. Then he looks at me, really looks at me. Your personality? Sam, I can't read you at all. I feel him stroke my fur with a warm, slender digit. And you don't have to let me. Personal is personal. I understand that very well. His face dips close to mine, and I can feel the breath from his nose, yes, against my cheek, and the light tingle of his whiskers against mine. But I have a better read on what you like to feel the more I touch you, how you react. The fox twirls his digits down my neck, grazing against my shoulders, down my front. He glides across my stomach, making me grunt and causing the hair on my back to bristle. Then he crouches in front of me, kneeling, showing me the muscles of his back and shoulders as he dips into my groin, nosing at me there. The terms of my bet are that you'll finish before me, Sam.
Ooh.
Ah.
Ooh. A bold man.
I push his head away gently from my lap. Fine by me. I have a good deal of stamina. But it ain't exactly fair for you to get ahead. We do this my way, when my pay's on the line. How about 3 touches each time, only down the base, then once back up to the tip? That could count as 1. His face gives away less than his pants do. He's pinching his own tent at the thought of it. I can win this. Ah, good.
Good.
Yeah.
Is it time?
Yeah, we'll be back, folks. We'll be going in the editing zone.
Time warp.
Yes. Welcome.
Oh.
Yeah. Good.
We're back. Sorry, I had to sit up.
Terrible. Well, it's a nice crisp summer morning.
Oh boy.
You know.
Oh, Chris. Cracking a cold one for the crisp.
Right.
Cracking open a boy with the cold one. Let's go.
Oh my god. That's terrible.
I love that joke. It's not cracking open a cold one with the boys. It's cracking open a boy with the cold ones.
Okay.
You know, there's a lot less weird cult shenanigans in Echo than I would think there would be.
Well, they don't want to just be Silent Hill.
I guess, but it's like just kind of how this is part of the experience, you know.
What, of old-timey towns?
Yeah, old-timey. There's old-timey towns. There's cults. Period.
Now there's cults.
Period.
We'll continue watching Riverdale for the cults.
Oh,
you want cults, right?
Though, right? We do have to. Oh boy.
You gotta get Netflix back for yourself.
Probably.
Why is that not on any other? Why is that not on Hulu?
I don't know, man. I really don't.
Do you think Netflix bought the exclusive rights for American distribution?
I think
just to
so.
be like, haha, now weird adults that want to watch the weird teenage show has to come to us.
I think so. And we're gonna make it so you can't just share your passwords. So you have to make your own subscription. Man,
That's dumb.
That gambit worked out so well for them.
Did it really?
Yeah, they had record signups for Netflix when they instituted that. It actually worked.
That's so dumb.
Mm-hmm.
That's so dumb.
It's pretty painful. Kind of shitty.
Kind of is. It do be that way.
Yeah.
But okay. Yeah, we did it.
We had the Seksu with Murdoch.
Samuel lost.
Did he lose?
He lose, yeah.
He came first.
Yeah.
What a loser. Coming first.
He's like Wally West, you know? He's a little fast.
A little fast. I mean, you know, that can be a credit to how good it was, right? I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe the clinch was just so tight it like milked it right out of him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It's fine. It's fine. It's barely daylight when I open my eyes, but the golden light is flooding into the room all the same. Murdoch's tangled up with me. His arms are wrapped around my chest, and his tail is curled around my legs, keeping me connected to him.
That's kind of cute.
Somehow, our little night of passion positioned me on the side of the bed, facing the fox's camera. My hands are on it before I know it, touching each piece, feeling its hooks, buttons, and latches. One of them swings loose beneath my thumb. There's a soft clicking sound as the back tries to open. I stiffen and I hold it shut. And the heavy breathing of the fox against me lets me know he's still asleep. I think about pictures, remembering how the film has to be taken out in a special room, or else all of the pictures get ruined. Then I think what the fox said the other day, that these pictures are probably useless. And what if they aren't? I swallow my own spit as I lift my digit from the back of the camera. It opens again with a soft click again. I hook 2 claws inside and then pull, tugging what looks like a spool of thread. I can't see it. Yeah, I can't see it without getting up, but I know the light of the window should be flooding the inside of the little box. Murdoch's breathing still hasn't changed, thankfully. I find the latch that I had moved before and fumble with it until I hear the click back into place and feel the back of the camera shut securely.
Oh, sneaky, Mr. Samuel.
Yeah, smart horrors live longer.
Sneaky. Destroying some evidence?
Yeah. It's either that or killing witnesses.
Yeah, facts. You know, could take either one.
I had to do that in Skyrim.
Kill witnesses.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. You enjoying?
I killed a civilian and it was like a bounty thing.
Yeah.
And then I just turned and then just killed the other person and there was like bounty
all witnesses
gone.
killed. Yeah.
And I'm like, we
got there. You having fun with Skyrim, Josh?
I think I described that. I would describe that game as a perfectly fine time waster.
Mm-hmm. It feels that way.
Like I'm not like engrossed by it, but like booting it up for like 30 minutes to an hour.
It's so
just
easy
like doing
to
a couple
just
things.
do that, yeah.
It's like that.
Because you could just run into a cave, run into a keep, and then call it there and be done.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go around, just like become the leader of every single fucking faction. That's like the thing I don't like about the game.
That you can do all of them.
It's really weird that I'm just the king of this land.
Yeah, actually.
I'm sitting there punching things to death while being the head of the magic college.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm a punchy lad.
I'm a punchy.
I don't get it. I don't like that bit.
But it's fine. Megan?
Okay. Ain't that what you said, William? Murdoch's snoot leans into the side of my neck and buries itself here. I hope for a second that the film I just ruined weren't too expansive, but then I remember that I owe this cock a week's salary that I ain't got, and I feel less bad. It feels like living is the only thing that separates my from the abyss. What?
I think it's supposed to be me.
Okay.
Separates me from the abyss, perhaps.
Me from the abyss that awaits in for me. So I'll do what I need to do to suck on air a little while longer. That's kind of gay. I don't particularly want to face today knowing that I had lost Murdoch's bet.
Fellas, is it gay to breathe? I mean, you're literally sucking air.
Yeah. That's kind of gay, guys.
That's kind of gay.
That's super gay.
Oh my god. What do you think, Megan? Is it gay to breathe?
Yeah.
You're literally sucking air.
Yeah.
You're sucking.
Sucking dick particles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just sucking in dick particles.
It do be that way.
Oh my god.
But at least he's soft. I close my eyes for a spell. Eto. Then I feel myself open them again. Eto.
Are we gonna get another wacky spooky thing?
I don't know.
Because we got wacky spooky things in the last couple.
It's fine though. It's probably fine. I think we'll end the part here. I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
Alrighty.
You know, technically another new day.
Technically.
So it's fine. It's fine. We'll see you around, everyone.